Hello, my chicklets. Thank you for stopping by. Today we will be reading Our First Meeting. This is a connected story to my story, The Logical Exception, which can be found on Wattpad and AO3. Artwork is done by Winstermagic on Wattpad. Even heroes have day jobs. This is specifically because hero work does not pay, especially when you live in a society that doesn't actually see hero work as such. Patton was okay with this. He enjoyed his day job at the coffee shop. He got to meet people, learn about their life stories, and help them out in ways he couldn't when he put on the mask. Most of his regulars came in just to see his smile, and that was the most wonderful thing in the world to him. As Patton finished with another customer, he looked at the two now at the front of the line, giving them a wide smile. He had never seen these two before, and he was always happy to have new customers. "Hi, how can I help you today?" he asked, looking at the twins. They had to be twins, because even though one had a silver streak in his hair and a mustache, they looked almost identical. "Can I get a caramel macchiato with extra caramel and a chocolate chip muffin?" Patton decided this was the older twin. He held his head up higher and had more confidence and swagger than the other one had. "Of course. What's your name?" "Roman." Patton wrote that down before turning to not Roman. "And what can I get for you?" They were dressed in red and green like Mario and Luigi. Patton fought back his excitement at how cute they would be in sibling costumes. The green one shrugged, not having decided. "What I really want is just a cup of coffee grounds mixed with chocolate and milk," he muttered under his breath. "I guess a mocha?" "Are you sure? Because I'm sure I can do that thing with the coffee grounds if that's what you really want." Sure, Patton thought it was weird, but everyone was allowed to have their own tastes, and who was he to deny someone the type of drink that would really make them happy? "Really?" His whole face lit up, like a kid who had received exactly what they wanted for Christmas, and Patton knew that he had made the right choice in offering it. "Sure, I don't think it'll be too much of a problem, especially if I make sure to use fresh grounds. You might have to let it sit for a little bit if you want the coffee flavor, though." The man nodded. "Yes, please! That would be wonderful." Patton just gave him a smile. "And what's your name?" "Remus." "Remus, that's cute." Patton didn't think Remus's eyes could get any bigger, but they did, and Patton couldn't help but smile. "All right, your total is $6.80. Will that be all that I can get for you today?" Roman shook his head, his eyes a bit narrowed, but he didn't say anything, allowing his brother to enjoy this moment. Patton processed their order and began to make their drinks, making sure to take extra care when making Remus's. He was a strange man, but Patton kind of enjoyed his weirdness. At least he wasn't afraid to really be himself. "Orders for Roman and Remus. Please enjoy and come back soon." He passed the coffee over to the two boys, giving them a wave. Hopefully, he would get to see the two of them again. Remus was floating on cloud 9 when they left the coffee shop, sputtering nonsense about how pretty the barista was and how sweet he had been. Normally, Remus didn't like sweet. Honestly, for a long time, he didn't even think he had a type. But as he ranted to his brother about Patton, he knew that the blonde curls and soft blue eyes were just his type. He had been talking about Patton almost all day, and Remus was thankful that Roman hadn't chosen to stop him. Normally, his brother would have wanted to get a word in edgewise by now. "Just be careful, okay? I don't want you to be hurt if he was just being nice because we were customers." They had finally gotten home and were about to get changed for night patrols. The whole reason they moved to this city was for more opportunities to be heroes. "I know, bro, but it's not like I have a chance anyway. People don't like my brand of weird." He did jazz hands for emphasis. "But I can fantasize." Roman rolled his eyes and sighed, wrapping an arm around Remus's shoulders. "You just haven't found the right weirdo to like you back. But I'll be with you till you do. Now come on, Disaster Twin. We need to scope out the town to see if we can find those other heroes that I've heard so many rumors about." "At least I'm not the stupid twin," Remus teased, and Roman pretended to be offended. They made their way through the city, not necessarily being very careful, But careful was not something they were normally very good at. Roman was focused on helping people and making a name for himself. Remus just wanted to be with Roman. They heard a commotion off in the distance, both having trained themselves to listen for sounds of duress. Roman and Remus ran towards an alleyway next to a bar, quickly sliding into view only to see two people dressed in similar outfits already taking care of the situation. The one who had purple accents was tying up a rough-looking guy who was laying on the ground, while the one with light blue accents was helping someone who was cowering against the wall. When the purple one noticed them, his body grew rigid. "Morality, we have company." He was immediately on the defensive. "Oh, hello, kiddos. Sorry for the ruckus." He looked closely at Roman and Remus before giving a smile. "You looked dressed to help. Want to help me get this poor man to his car?" "Morality," the other one hissed, the shadows around him growing dark. "Anxiety. Everyone deserves a chance." As he said those words, Anxiety flinched. "Besides, as they help us take this poor man to his car," Morality stood up, helping the victim stand as well, "we can lecture them on doing dangerous things without powers." "But we do have powers," Remus called, creating an octopus with a horn on its head that fell onto the attacker. "Oh, look at that! It's like a unicorn!" Morality cooed, and Remus felt his heart soar. 2 compliments in one day? He was going to like it in this city, wasn't he? Thank you again for stopping by. This was our first meeting. Again, it is part of a longer fanfiction I have written called The Logical Exception. I will make sure a link is down in the description, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day.